All right, guys, just doing our last little check here on the old rig. Getting ready to take off. We're going to do a spur of the moment trip up to Glacier, and we'll take you guys along for the ride. Good morning, folks. We're out here at Lake McDonald this morning, getting a nice little drizzle. But we got in here late last night. We gambled on a different camping spot. Not a great idea, to be honest with you guys. I would not do a last minute trip up here unless you were planning on staying in a tent or something along those lines. Just having a little coffee, relaxing. We found a permanent spot for the camper. We're gonna get that set up, and then we're gonna do some exploring while we're up here. If you guys like what we're doing on this channel, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Well, we successfully got old girl out of there. We didn't even get in a fight. On to the next spot. Pro tip.
If you don't mind doing stuff in the rain, then there's a lot less people.
She's being all weird, just so you guys know. Well, good morning, folks. A little bit of a slow start, but that's the joys of being on vacation. I just want to give you guys a little pro tip. We got the camper set up here in Hungry Horse, and we met this awesome couple. They actually own, right behind where we're staying, this little side-by-side rent facility and the restaurant right next to it. Pretty awesome. Pro tip, if you guys are trying to do one of these last-minute trips, check out HipCamp app. It'll help you find a bunch of campsites. I couldn't find any without it, so check it out. I'm not sponsored by those guys, just giving you guys a pro tip. All right, we're headed back into the park. We're gonna go spend some time up at the lake today. Guys, day 3 and 4 were spent in the camper for the most part. This trip was mainly for my wife, and she didn't really want to go outside in the rain. So we spent most of the day 3, in the camper just hanging out, binge watching some shows. And then day 4, we went for a little hike around the lake. And then after that, day 5, we packed up and we headed home. But on the way home, we had quite a bit of fun also. In the park, it is pretty reasonable. Just a heads up, you guys are going to want to be bear aware. It is pretty expensive up there if you're not going to go the camping route. When we looked, and maybe it was just because it was under the Big Sky concert, but the Motel 6 was the Motel 6 was $365 a night. Not knocking Motel 6, but that's a little rich for my blood. But we had a phenomenal time. I've never been on the Going to the Sun Road. That's pretty spectacular. I suggest that everyone should go check that out. It's pretty amazing the feat that they made to make that road. But awesome time up there, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would, please like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it.